Hey, how's it going? Just a minute, I gotta get my phone set up. Still haven't got that whole prep it before you start it thing gone down. Quite figured out. It's alright. Not a big deal. Volume's off. And everything's there. Alright. So, I'm getting ready to put my paint on my little piece of parchment paper here. And picked up my paintbrush. And snap! Just picking it up. Not sure what to make of that. Ah, this is one of the expensive ones I bought too. This stupid thing is on the side of it. It says perfection, but it's called Snap. Well, I guess we know why it's called Snap. That's that's terrible. Oh, I got a little short paintbrush now. Anyway, let's get some work. We're gonna try to paint something a bit warmer today. Maybe let's get some. Let's get some. Let's get a little bit of alizarin crimson. No, no. Sorry, I couldn't get it open. I hurt myself. Let's get some beautiful red. A little alizarin crimson on my page. Let's go with phthalo blue. Let's do it with phthalo blue so we get some nice warmer. I'm just gonna go with a bright yellow. Yeah, let's go with a brighter yellow. Um, Something in a cadmium. A cad yellow down here. And we'll grab a little bit of titanium white. Just because, well, we know we're going to need it. And my ever favorite popular Mars Black, if I can locate where I set the thing. Ultramarine Mars Black. Now you notice you don't see any greens on here yet. That's because I'm having a problem. I bought this sap green and it is so light that I hate it. So I'm gonna go with some craft paint, and this is watercolor paper, so it's not gonna really matter. But I'm going with an English ivy. It's got a little bit more yellow in it, and I'll get that on my page. Let's go ahead and plop down some paint. Let's put some paint where the paint ain't, right? And let's locate where our little brush went. It's up there. Now I managed to run myself out of paper towels, so we're gonna have to put a towel down here. Let's get a little bit of white up here. This is just a 140-pound watercolor paper. Just putting white. It's not going to be very thick. In fact, I got to add a little something to my container over here. Put a little dunk in there. A little more in my paint. Jeez, cover myself with it. This has just got a tiny little dabble of glycerin on it. just so I can keep my paint a little bit longer. We'll see what happens. Looks like my tape is going to come off that. Ooh, I got lucky. Paintbrush shed on my hand instead of on my paper. That's nice. This isn't going to be anything super fancy. Let's go ahead and grab some yellow. Let's pick a spot. We got some blues. Go with some red. Let's go with yellow right here across almost the center. Yeah, let's go with yellow right here. Straight up cad yellow. Fade it down that way. This is just a oh man, sorry. Give me 2 seconds. That is all going to stop in 1 second here. 2 seconds. That is all going to stop in 1 second here. Off, ringtone off, everybody off. Oh yeah, feel the love. I'm sorry about that, guys. It was a telemarketer. Yeah. Get back in the swing of things here. Let's get a little bit of water. This is watercolor paper. It does have a tiny bit black spot on it for starters, but a tiny bit of water, a little bit of glycerin, not much, and another black spot. I don't know where those are coming from. Top part's just white, and the bottom is actually the whole paper is white. Let's go ahead and get this yellow this way. Now I want this. I don't want this to be like this sharp thing going. We don't want that sharp line right there. Don't know what's going to come out today. I haven't planned on anything. I just planned on painting something a bit warmer than I've been painting. We'll see what happens. And when this is done, I gotta go snow blow the foot of snow we have. So you don't want to take and put your blue directly on your yellow. Well, you can if you want. It's really up to you. If you want some green, great idea. I don't want any green right now. So I am going to add my red right here instead. Go get a nice little line of red. Then we'll take our brush. Just bring her down just a little bit. Up just a little bit. Go ahead and grab this one. A little something to blend around in there. Make her go in between the happy and sad spot. Maybe sad up in the white because it's a bit colder. Gonna be happy down in the yellow because it's a bit warmer down there. Unless, of course, that's all yellow snow, in which case it's in a bad place. But we don't think it's yellow snow. At least we don't think so anyway. Let's go ahead and get that down there like so. Some yellow up there. A little yellow up there. And nice color going right there. Let's take our brush. I haven't rinsed the red off. Still there. Gonna grab just a touch of phthalo. Phthalo blue. Stick it up here in the top, very top first. Don't go into the red yet. We get a nice deep blue up top. And let's go ahead and bring that on down, right down to the red. Now I have not cleaned off this blending brush yet. Now I have, but let's go ahead and grab between the red. Just circular motions, we'll just keep moving it. Wipe. Biceps screaming at me today. I'm going to pull that down just a touch into that. I don't want to get into the yellow with it if I can help it, but do I? What is going on? Oh, okay. Phew. Sorry about that, guys. Kind of sort of forgot to turn the chat back on. Sorry if you were talking to me and I wasn't paying attention. Let's go ahead. You guys get a lot of my head today, don't you? Let's turn you that way just a touch. See if you can give me a little bit more screen and a little bit less me. There we go. Sorry about the heater noise if you can hear it. But 'tis the season. Alright, now I never cleaned off my blending brush. I'm going to grab just a corner of white. Just a little corner, not the whole thing, just a corner. We're going to set that downward right here. And we're going to turn into that corner. And turn into the corner. So those on the top. And just an idea of a cloud. Do it again, just above it. These are just quickie, easy, don't think about them clouds. Don't get overcomplicated with them. Same thing, put the white on the bottom. Just keep rubbing above it. Don't think about them, don't over stress about them. Leave the little white spots where you can. Take a little bit more. I'm going to put a little bit more down here. Wipe just a hair just to get a little bit of that extra off. And we're going to spin around in there. We got some blues, some reds, some purples in there. Keep rotating your brush so you find what you want. You'll find the paint, it's in there. Hi, Miss Chrissy, how are you? Just enjoying some warmer paint for a little while. Asmina, how are you there? How are you? Did you finish up, obviously, for the day? Or did I interrupt you, like usual? I'm hoping you finished up. So we got some crazy sky going in here. I needed to grab that blending brush and put just a touch more sky in, a little bit more cloudage. We want to put some, see where this went dark down here? We got a little bit of a dark thing going, maybe a little dark right there. Just want to put a couple little, let's wipe that off. Fluff that up, fluffy, fluffy. Just a couple little somethings in there. Just to say hello to the rest of the world. Nothing super fancy. And let's go ahead and put that same brightness over here. Gonna drop that brush in the water. Let's grab a clean one. A dry one. The biggest thing is dry. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of something right there, like so. Not overthinking these. These are not overly thought clouds today. We're not getting complicated. We're just putting in the idea of a cloud. If you want to go ahead and spend an hour on your clouds, or 10 minutes on your clouds, it's totally up to you. It's not about stressing about this painting. It's about just putting some paint and enjoying it. For me, I mean, if you guys come to watch me paint, it's really about enjoying the time here, chatting with friends, and talking about some paint, maybe catching an idea here or there if you feel like it. If you don't feel like it, don't think about it. Don't come here to stress about, what kind of style it is or what kind of, oh, this paint's gonna look like this. Well, you know what? This paint isn't gonna look like anything you're thinking about because I don't know what this paint's gonna do. So, cloudage. Yep, putting in some cloudage. Yeah, you are rubbing off on me a little bit, cause see, I try to pay attention to people. I don't necessarily listen to people, but I do try to pay. But anyway, we're not stressing. There's a zero stress factor today. I have to go out and shovel in a while, and I'm not stressing about artwork, that's for sure. Gotta blend that just a little bit right there. So, oh, okay. I couldn't figure out what the noise was. I was like, what is going on here? So I got these really cool clouds going. I got a little bit of a sun type deal going here. We're going to grab a little round, kind of a longer one. Actually, more like oval at this point, as much as I've beat this poor brush. We're going to grab some white, titanium white. I might grab just a pinch of yellow. Just a pinch because I'm using CAD yellow. And we're going to go ahead and put him right here. Then we're going to go back in. And we're going to curl him up just a touch. Could just have done this with my thumb, my finger, a pouncer, pretty much anything I wanted to. Okay, now that I've got some paint off there, I'm going to take the paint out a little bit. Just keep working my paint out. Same brush, haven't rinsed it, dried it, cleaned it. Try to stay out of the blue up there if you can. At least for now. Oops. A little heavy over there, guys. I didn't get quite enough paint off my brush yet. That's alright. Just keep going. Back in the middle a little bit. Put some more paint on it. You got a bunch of paint there. And just work it. We're gonna work it. And rinse brush. Rinse. Get it kind of dry on my sleeve here. That's what they're for. This is just kind of a wet, dry brush. I mean, it's not dry, but it's not swamped out with water. All right, let's get a touch of white. We'll throw that touch of white in the middle. Just kind of pounce around out a little bit. Like so. Rinse the brush. Grab just a tiniest touch of blue, add it to that yellow. Could have just a little bit of liquid to it. This is watercolor paper, guys, so I can use a lot more water than you can, and not to mention I have glycerin on some of this stuff, so I'm gonna make this kind of sparse looking lighter cloud thing going right here. Just came to me, so I thought I would do it. I don't know if I can. Taper you off. See what happens. I'm just gonna go in circles. So it's a little bit brighter, but not quite. Let's see. Chrissy's too old to stress. Asmina stresses out all the time. Chrissy wrecks her scooter into the channel. Now, Goswina loves snow and hates trucks. That's what I'm reading. That's what I see. I'm telling you. I got people who may never speak to me again. If that's all it takes to irritate people, people would not have spoken to me a long time ago. So we're going to do some crazy colors today, just because I don't want to add all that cold. I took some phthalo blue, some alizarin crimson, some cad yellow, and basically a dark color. Go with nice and dark. Kind of want the break up on the bottom and a sharp edge on the top. I want it to skip closer to this edge right here. And we'll go ahead and make a little darker line. Let's get some more paint. It's funny, I said that, Chrissy, once in a chat, and holy cow. You and I were just joking around, and like 20 people jumped on it, like, oh, you did? Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, hey, just watch one of her videos off her other channel. You figure out what the joke was about. Some of us are neurotic though, we watch everything. I've seen every video I can watch of yours. I've seen all of Anthony's, all of Ian's, and I'm working my way through Zmina's right now. Someday I'll get through my own, but I doubt it. I can't watch mine. Number one, my wife doesn't like me to. She doesn't like me watching on the TV, my own channel. I watch it so I can try to edit what I do and say. Not so good in the editing department, as you can tell. I do believe my channel is not for the weak at heart. If you are afraid to be insulted, if you have no funny bone, probably not a great place to come and chat with somebody. Because we are a big family and we do pick on each other. We do like to harass people, that's for sure. But if art's not fun, you're not doing it right. If you're making art a chore, where it starts to be feeling like it's this thing you have to do today. You know, I have to get this much done. I have to do this. I have to do that. This painting has to be done. Well, either you have a job that does art all day long, or you're unnecessarily stressing yourself out. It'll get done when it gets done. Shouldn't stress about how long it takes to do things. Yes, Oswina, I'm talking to you. I love you, dear, but the other day the whole conversation was that you had taken so long to paint your painting. You were worried that it was so long. We didn't care. Dear, you could have took 50 episodes to do your painting. And we would have sat there and watched you paint it. Because that's just the way it is. We like to see the process. We like the chat. We like saying hi to Will every day. We do. It's just, it's how a lot of us get our social time in, you know. Some of us, like myself, like you, a few other people here, we're disabled, you know. I mean, this is where the most enjoyment I get out of my day, just about, except for being with that baby, comes from. What? Wait a minute, wait. Okay. You guys are obviously talking about something completely out of me. My thought. All I see is something about naked men. You guys want to talk naked men? Go somewhere else. I'm not talking naked men. I'm just not. I refuse. It's a bad word, naked men. Yeah, I don't talk about that either. I'm sorry. You may if you wish. So, uh, something I'm going to chat about. I won't. I don't have to. I'm not going to. Sorry if my head's in your way for a second, guys. We're just painting a goofy painting today. That's tape right there, so I'm not worried about that. Now, we got that spot. Let's go ahead and grab our little scratchy. Grab our little, where you are here. Tool everybody must carry. So we got a far point and a far point. Let's do it over here. Let's do it over here. So we know we want to put him right there. Let's make sure. I'm doing this level with the bottom of my my easel. So let's go ahead and put a line right there. Like so. I'll make that even with that one, level with that one. And then we're going to take it and we're going to move it over just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. Don't change it as far as the angle goes. And there's the point. And voila, like so. Yeah, I understand. I do, Chrissy. It's just too fresh, my dear. I guess too fresh. So that's not what I'm going to talk about today. Anyway, I've got some. Let's grab some alizarin crimson, a little phthalo blue. We'll get those two mixed together. Get kind of a purple going. I want to see what I want to put in there for color. Let me grab my wheel. Let's see. That's the color I wanted to go, but it's not the color I ended up going. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up a little bit. I went the wrong way. Let's clean that brush just a little bit. I'm going to add some yellow and red together. Just a touch of Mars Black. Get that color to that brown consistency. And we'll throw in just a dabby of white in there. Yeah, I'm just a bit on the out their side sometimes. That one's not straight. That one's not straight. That's better. Alright. Let's go ahead and add some light brown. Let's go with dark brown first. Just put dark brown in there. Now we're not painting all the way to the top. We're stopping right there. We're just putting in light brown just to block this in. Probably going to bleed over a little bit if I'm not careful. Best thing to do when you paint with tape is pull from tape to paint. Otherwise you don't, you're pulling over the tape, you're not pulling into it. I know how to use tape as far as what I should do. It's just having problems with the tape itself that kills me. This is just white. I just want to put a white line right here. Now I'm going to wipe it on my blanket. I'm going to wipe it on my blanket. On my towel a little bit. So I can get a little bit of that big, heavy line out of there. Grab just a touch more. Pull that across. Pull that across. Fade them out. A little bit more white, just a hair, just a tiny bit. Pull that across. Just ever so slightly fade out. Get a little darker paint, maybe throw in some purple. A little darker right closer to the edge. Maybe throw a stripe of purple here or there. Yeah, a little bit of a light spot. I did film painting with Alexis, and it didn't work out so well. She probably was overtired when I did it, and easy now, easy. Wiggle. Yeah, I like your Jag. The only thing that was, I'm gonna be honest, Kristen, you know I am. The only thing that was bothering me a little tiny bit was the ears. It kind of looks like he chopped off one ear, like he got bobbed, but I know that's what they do when they get angry. But it just looked different to me, that's all. You know? Then again, I never look at huge cats, so. But I'm not going to tell you how to paint your own painting. That's your thing. If you like it, that's all that matters. I like it. I love the colors. The colors are just stunning. Stunning colors. Yeah. You know, when you said hi to her yesterday, everybody else said hi to her, and I read it to her. She was just beside herself. She was just, Grandpa, they said hi again. I said, I know, sweetheart. They like me. I said, yes, they do, sweetie. They're my friends. Yes, they are, sweetheart. Are they Grandpa's friends? Only once in a while. I don't piss him off. But yeah, she loved it. She thought you guys were just, you were talking to her, on the computer, and that was just everything. For a little person, that's just. I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm doing. I don't even know where I'm at in this painting. I'm assuming that I am doing okay with it. The reason I painted it dark was because of this right here. Because that line right there. Now I'll grab a touch of white on this side. Let's go ahead and because this side would be much brighter. And we would have a little bit of brighter post thing going right here. Well, this post being on this side. Like so. And a little bit bright right there. That's not bright, that's dark, you dummy. Let's try this again. It'd be a little bit right there, as long as you get the right color paint. Instead of hitting the brown. Like so. Just a little something right there, just to. Just a little off white. Like so. Let's grab some white. A few little white. Just the tiniest bit of white here and there. If I was smart, I'd do this with a knife. But just because I went to college, doesn't make me this. That's what happens when you don't use a knife. It's all Chrissy's fault. Oh man, I messed that up. Look at that giant blob right across my post. No stress. Nope, not a bit. Not going to. Just gonna fix it, and it's just gonna fix it. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and tap that in there like so. Maybe push some of this paint this way. Grab our brown and black colors. Maybe throw a little white in. Maybe just a touch of yellow. Let's try a little. Oh yeah, I like that green color. Let's throw a little more green in there. Kind of lighten those posts up just a little bit. Let's throw a little of that green right here too. Just a tiny bit of green across here. like so. Now I'm going to grab my big brush, just a little bit of water on it, maybe a little bit of something. Grab a little bit of blue, a little more water. I'm actually dunking it in glycerin over there, guys. Let's go ahead and pull across the page. Oh, got a little heavy on one corner. You can hear how nice that moves. Can you guys hear how soft and smooth that moves across this paper with that glycerin on there? Almost no friction. That's cool. Sorry. Terrible nerd. I like that right there. It looks kind of fake. Well, it is a painting, I guess. It could look fake if it wanted to. Let's go right in the middle and just push in, out, in the center, push out. And like that. Hi, Madonna. People aren't going to see that I'm on. I got news for it. I hardly ever tell people I come on. I just kind of do. You guys feeling any sun rays today? I'm feeling some sun rays. Nothing super fancy, nothing heavy. I'm feeling some light coming down. You know what we're going to do? We are going to grab this big old clear. We'll fix the water after. Oh no, let's bring the blue up into the yellow. Oh yeah. You dummy. I went the wrong way. It's alright. We're good. We can fix it. We don't. No stress. Chill. No problem. Just got a nice yellow spot right there, that's all. That's a big yellow spot. Forget that thing. Forget that thing. Now I'll take this and we'll just kind of pull this way and pull this way. And I'll grab my brush, get all paint off of it so it's wet. Not wet. Not wet. I mean, you can see it. It leaves a little bit of moisture on my glove, but not much. We're going to drag down, don't drag up. Turn your brush sideways, sideways, sideways. Wipe it off just a touch. Sideways, sideways. What you're doing is you're taking some of that yellow, mixing it with the white. And we'll go ahead and grab that horizon line and just kind of we'll throw a couple of these out here like this. A couple out there like this. And put a little more white right here. So we can brighten up our craziness coming out. Just because you have clouds doesn't mean you should stop making your circle up there. Just don't start there. I don't know. It's different. Not sure about it really. Let's look at it and think about it for a minute and say, do we like this or do we not like this? Let's not like this. Let's not like this. Ted, seriously, let's not like this. Ted says he doesn't like it. He says he doesn't care for the sky being like that. So let's not make the sky like that. Sorry, I have to put my head there because I gotta be able to see. Ted says we should make the sky disappear. That those stripes disappear just a little bit, so they're there but not there. That's what my dog's telling me. Put the yellow up in there like so. This is just a little bit of cad yellow with some white in it. There. Kind of there but not there. Kind of there, not there. Let's go ahead. I don't know. You guys had enough of me yet? I think you have. I can tell. I can tell when you get bored. I've been painting for almost an hour. Just adding some little white guys here and there, just to put a little cloudiness in the sky, a little deeper clouds. You don't really have to get carried away with them. You can just put a few dots in, a little bit of a moist brush, and then move on. You don't have to live there with them. If you find a spot you overdo, just go ahead and make it a little bit. Blend it out. Fluff it all out right there. Like so. Kind of fluffy that one just a little bit. Fluffy. Oh, what a great artist. Fluffy. He's the man. I love Gabriel. He's cool. Maybe just put a little something right here. A little something right there. And we're going to keep talking till we find out what we're doing. Okay. Okay, so there's some serious crazy sky thing going. Kind of rainy with a chance of meatball type of stuff going. Got a little dock. Got a place for people to tie up on one side. Got some water. Probably should put a little beach in here because there's no beach. There's just water, so it looks like that dock is floating in the middle of nowhere. Why didn't you guys tell me that I had a... You guys can challenge me anytime you want. Don't talk animals, I won't do them. I don't. We see how great I did with a horse. That kind of looked like he was... I don't know. He was a special needs horse. He just had it all going, but he was challenged. You love the pony? Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. You look more like a mule, but... Oh, that was cool. Guess we didn't want that painting down there. Apparently I just splashed all over it. I got a question for you guys now that I have a few of you here. How would you guys feel about not personally purchasing, but I'm thinking of selling my artwork, and I didn't know if you all thought that it was worthy of being purchased by people. I haven't really considered it a whole lot. I mean, I thought about it a tiny bit, but I didn't know if anybody thought that it would be something that'd be of any interest. If you guys thought it would be of any interest to people. Let's go ahead and add. And I'd probably sell mostly the watercolor YouTube ones. Just because they would be easier for me to ship, for starters, and I could actually ship them. I'd have to charge a little bit for it, but I could actually ship them to the UK and stuff. I mean, it's just a thought. I was just thinking about it. I mean, let's face it, guys. I have 600 plus paintings, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean, seriously, not one bit. Just a minute. I will look in 1 second. I just want to get this, and if I don't pay attention, I will probably paint over my duck. We're going to see what happens. Let me grab a little brush real quick, and I'll take a peek at what you guys are saying in half a second here. I promise I'll look. right, let me take a peek. I'm going to put a couple rocks so I can get my mind thinking where I'm headed. Hey, Reese, how are you? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's kind of a little, kind of reminiscent of your dad's dock that's in Australia. I guess it's not quite it, but yeah. All right. Well, I'll think about it. I mean, because let's face it. Let me turn around here. Hopefully, I don't pull my microphone out. I had somebody say to me the other day that there's no way that anybody could have painted 600 pieces of art. Well, let me tell you something. This is one stack. These are all paintings. So, yeah, that's one stack of them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more crates of them. So, yeah, just a little bit of artwork kicking around. I think I should. Oh, show me down the pony. All right. All right, I'll show me down the pony. Is that what you want? Is that the one? Is that the one you wanted me to show her, Chrissy? The one with the pony? It's just a question. Hey, Chrissy. I got news for you, dear. I just showed you the pony. You're just losing it. That was the pony. I haven't even changed it. It's still in my hand. See? See if I can get it straight. Yeah, I know I showed the bridge. Because it's on the same paper. I didn't want to waste it. So I painted the back. I thought wasting the paper would be a way, just complete stupid thing to do. But yes, this is my picture of my pony. Do I have an album of it? Actually, Reese, we were just talking about that, just barely. I had just discussed possibly selling. My artwork is not out there. The only person that actually has a piece, a few people, family members have some. Somebody that bought one from me at an art show once that was anonymous, and I have no clue who owns it. I'm thinking it's a friend of mine that lives up north of me. The same guy that painted my motorcycle for me, the custom paint I have on it. But yeah, I've never sold any really out there. So the people that do own it have pretty unusual pieces. But yeah, Um, I'm almost there, Reese. I'm almost there. I will make a decision this week whether I'm going to actually post it for sale. I really appreciate you wanting to buy a piece. Thank you. It feels good. You know, I own one of your dad's pieces. Um, I own the barn that he had on his front of his page for a long time. I own that painting. I am the one that bought it. So a lot of people were mad that I bought it, but I bought it before he posted it. I bought it when he was working on it. So anyway, so Chrissy kind of just caught the note where Chrissy said that. I think maybe I might do it. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of white right here. Just a tiny bit. Let's thin her out just a little bit more. Let's get her a little blue too. Let's get some lines right here. What you see is actually my paper. Sometimes she'll warp up on me when I'm painting. Um, I've been told to stop painting with paper, but yeah, whatever. I'm not comfortable with canvas. I tried. That painting I did the other day with the mine shaft, that was a canvas, and it's just, it's not my thing. I'm more comfortable painting on this paper. I can make this paper do things I cannot do with a canvas. So, been a while since I painted one. See if we can get it in my mind. Let's go ahead and give it a shot before I take off for the day. And we're gonna do something in. No, we're not gonna use purple. Let's do it in kind of a browny purple color. Maybe throw some alizarin crimson in there so we get kind of a deep purpley color. All right, let's grab some of that. Get her kind of thinned out so she's kind of watery. I might need a different brush for this, but we'll see. Let me wipe this one off and see if I can get a good string going. Guys, I won't be able to look for a couple minutes. You think No, I clear coat all my paintings. Once the paper's dry, I'll mount them back on a board like this and then clear coat them, let them completely dry. And then once they set up and dry, I actually put them under a 25-pound weight with a stack, the piece on top, and press them all so they remain flat. And then everything will cure. Got to be careful because I got to let them sit out for a while to dry. But um, everything's always cleared. Except for that one piece I sent to Sonny. I sent it out before I got a chance. I was so hyped about sending it out, I forgot to clear coat it. But it happens. Get this a little blocked in right here a little bit. Get a little bit of sand color before I gotta. I'm probably almost out of time. Or YouTube throws me off for taking up everybody's time. I don't know, I'm always afraid of that. Put a little something right there, up into it. Make a peakage. Grab a little dark purple, put a little dark purple down here on this line. Go like so. Grab just a touch of white, a tiny bit, just a tiny bit of white. Swipe a little bit off. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of white right there. A little bit of something down there like that. Put a little something right there like that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just a little wheezy, I guess. And I guess we'll call it almost done. Just put a couple of splashes. Oh, water slapping up against it a little bit. Yeah, I actually took a count the other day, and my grand total of paintings is 754 paintings I've done. Sounds like a lot. It's not all of them are stunning pieces of work, but that's just how many I've done. Yeah, I love your singing, man. That last song was beautiful. But so you guys want me to peel this tape off so we can see? Then we'll figure out where to sign it. So I think we're done with it. I think we can call this one good. Let's go ahead and peel the tape so we can see where I didn't create a mess. Peel and pull out. Don't pull in, people. Oh, tiny bit of bleed through right there. I kind of thought there might be something down there because I pushed the paint the wrong way. I know it's time because my heater that's underneath my thing shut off. And I had it set for 1 hour and it shut off a little while ago. Let's get this off here and get this on here. Like so. That's what it is. Nothing super fancy, just something to throw on some paper today. That's not my moment. That's not what my page is about. It's not about me. It's about sharing a passion for stuff that we all do, whether it's singing, photography, painting. Chrissy commented that I should have named my page, Bruce Paints or Bruce Anderson Painting. Painting's not the only thing I do. I have a passion for a lot of things and love sharing that passion of everything that's artistic with everybody, whether it's taking beautiful pictures or you know I could probably do a deal without looking at quilts, but you know, just because I've seen about a million. Um, I am a photographer. I've taken, well, I have over 30,000 pictures out there. I've probably taken closer to 100. Um, I do woodwork, lots of it. I don't know if I have any sitting right here. I like to do miniatures and doll houses, and I do have something, I guess. It's a little dusty because it's been sitting around. You guys may not be able to see because of the glare of the glass, but um, things like that. Let's try to go this way. Let's try to move this picture. These are all wood, 100% um, hand carved, and that's my finger. So you can see how big they are. Yeah, thank you. I love my photographs. Um, I take stuff like this. I've got a couple seconds to show you guys. This is one of mine. Uh, that's at the grocery store. I'm an avid grocery store photographer. I take, the nice thing is that the manager of the grocery store knows me. We're friends. So he lets me go ahead and take all the pictures I want. But you should see the looks of the older people staring at me like, what is he doing? Crazy guy doing. But anyway, apparently when I broke my paintbrush today, I cut my hand. I didn't even know it. I snapped another paintbrush. I picked it up, went to clean it, and shake it off and snap this much of it off. And the stupid thing is, this brush actually says snap right here on it. So I guess it was meant to break. But thank you guys for coming and sharing some time with me on this nice freezing cold day. It is 15-degree Fahrenheit here. We have, as of 5 minutes ago, we have 16 inches of snow and still snowing. Up where I live a little higher in the mountains than people down closer to the lake. But yeah, please hit the thumbs up, or thumbs down if you don't like it. At least that way I know people watch. It sounds stupid, but at least we know if somebody's out there paying attention to us. I probably could have done a little island thing right here, but I always do that. So thank you, Aswina. I appreciate it. It's a little on the one-sided side. I should have done something over here and blah 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 blah, but um, you know, you guys got to remember that I paint 2.5 feet to my left side of me, and I'm right-handed, so I paint like this, you know. But take care, all, and Madonna and Chrissy and Hosmina and Reese and whoever else showed up. I can't see all of you, but thank you for sharing and enjoying what I do. It's quite a passion. I will keep doing it for as long as I possibly can. And as always, enjoy life. You never know. It always can change. Always. So take care. And we'll see you guys soon. Later.